like of course stop because the other one or the keeper like pretend it's going to shoot Rashford and immediately Bruno Fernandes shoot.
Did it feel like a game you were relatively comfortable in at 1-0, or did it never feel like that in a derby? Did it feel like you were kind of in control, and then with the controversy and the goal, it then sort of threw up the game a little bit?
Well, it's quite similar. When I played the 2 times the final Champions League against United, and since I'm here in England to play against them, it's an incredible transition team. Remember that with Rooney, with Cristiano Ronaldo, and first half we start really well, we control well, but we were not in the right position when just in case we lose the ball to avoid them run. Second half we adjust and it was brilliant. So it's what similar game I would say, like we played many times here. It got a good results, knowing the quality of the opponent, the history of this club and playing in Old Trafford. But we behave and we perform in our best. We miss a little bit up front, the quality, the brilliant for the players, but sometimes it happens. That is not a problem. The problem is no behavior like we were a few days ago in Southampton, and today was completely different like we are. And yeah, congratulate United for the victory.
Brad at the back.
On the interview for BT Sport, you said you don't care about the Premier League because you can't win them anymore. Do you think it's not possible?
No, come on. Of course I care to win the Premier League. But if it's right now after Southampton, if you don't win, don't win. So we are not going to win the next 25 years every title. We fight because we saw today you want to fight and we play to win. But sometimes football is like that. You don't win. The manager Eric or the people who say how good they are, they deserve it. Of course, everyone has his point of view. But of course we wanna try, but when one is behaving this way, and after sometimes happens, sometimes not, and I know all the time what you have to do is do it better and better and better to win in this league, and like it happened. So we lost the Carabao Cup 3 days ago. We lost it, but it's not about lost the Carabao Cup. It's the way we lose the game. This is what I was sad, really, really sad. Today, what I said to the players, what can I say to the players? With this personality, like they run behind us most of the time and just punish them in the contract, like it's the history for this club. You know, the transition, the quick there with Rashford, with Anthony, and Martial, and they are really good doing this. And in general, so to control that, you have to sit back. You have to sit back, we're there, and after they will not run. But that is not the way we want to try to do it. We want to do it in the way we were close, not close enough. We missed a little bit up front, but in general, the performance, I'm satisfied.
You mentioned on BT the goal. You seemed a bit unhappy about the equaliser.
Rashford is in offside. Bruno Fernandes is not offside. The question is intervene or not intervene in the action. When one player for 80-yard box shoot, and one player is in front of the keeper, no touch the ball. Intervene or intervene is disallowed all the time because there. So the situation is, the decision is of course the referees, the VAR. If the influence for Rashford in make influence for our central defender and make a line to know it, because otherwise, if no it's Bruno Fernandes, we don't stop the line. We follow the action. We don't make offside. We follow the action, and after the action, intervene from Eddie or not intervene. But this is decision in this stadium with the referee and VAR. So in that we cannot do it. That what did improve? After concede a goal, the next few minutes we cannot concede the next one, and we want to score. Calm. And this is the most important detail we have to improve. Yes or yes for the future.
Does it? So I'm just asking that, Pep. Does it make it impossible for a defender to defend that situation then, if Rashford's deemed not to?
Manu Kanji sees an offside and stop the line. If he knows that it's going to be Rashford, he's going to go backwards with him. He's going to do the duel 1 against 1, and after we see what happens. But can intervene the action is a decision for the referee. It's the same. A shooter an offside 30-yard box, the line is high, and offside is one player behind the line, in the line for the keeper. Is offside or not offside? 10 to 10 is offside. When that intervene, the referee said intervene. He decide no intervene in this stadium. It's okay. What do they have to do? We are going to make a complaint to them? No. So congratulations, that sometimes happen in our side, sometimes that. The decision is they didn't believe Rashford was intervening in this action when this happened. So.
Do you think in another stadium that would have been
It's Old Trafford. You have to play much better. It's Old Trafford, like it's Anfield. You have to do better.
Offside decisions used to be black and white. Do you think the referee should have took another look at that on the pitch side screen? He would have seen Rashford moving towards the ball, which maybe he didn't see in real time.
What I say, when one ball from Phil Foden, immediately the lineup is here. So if the action goes there, immediately like this, it's finished action. Our offsides all the time, we don't wait to VAR is offside and offside. When you go to by line, maybe the cross. And this action didn't do it. When the potential offside or Rashford is big. So, but Bruno Fernandes is not offside. But the question is, he intervene for the referees intervene or make an action to distract the central defender, like of course stop because the other one or the keeper like pretend it's going to shoot Rashford and immediately Bruno Fernandes shoot. For Eddie, so he's going to shoot. So that's the point. So, but the rule is the rule, and the interpretation belongs to the referees. I said Rashford is offside, Bruno no. The situation is the referees.
Erling Haaland was quiet for him. Was that just one of those days? Was it to do having a team not creating enough for him? What do you think?
Yeah, maybe we had to find him a little bit more in the final third. We tried to drop him, but knowing that Shaw and Varane will follow him, there is some actions. They have an action in the air. Yeah, they have one or two or three, but it's not easy to create chances. So United, the last games, he didn't concede one goal in the Premier League. We conceded one. We had one or two other ones for the last pass, for the last cross, for the last a little bit moments. And guys, I give a lot of credit for United for the quality they have and the players they have. So I know which opponent we are going to play, and we knew it. But we behave good. We behave how we were these 6 years since we are together. And many times we came here and do this. So monopolize the ball. They just defend, and wait in the actions. And yeah, they did it in the right moment. The first half they have one or two clear chances because we were not well set up in the possible transitions. And I know they are there. They control with Bruno and the other ones. They have two wingers wide and put the ball there. They are fast. So it's not easy to defend 30, 40 meters in front with these two guys. But Manu and Nathan were brilliant, and I think Kyle and Joao and everyone was really good.
Finish the section with Sam, please.
It's been a bit up and down in the last few weeks. You didn't seem too happy after the Southampton game. Obviously, you say today the players were there, and that's what you want. You've normally got a good feeling for these things. Do you have a feeling about how things are going to go going forwards?
No.
To us, it seems unpredictable.
No, this type of period Southampton I cannot defend. My people our supporters because there's nothing to get it. A part of that, in general, we play good. We think the feeling we play better, but this is about results, and results is not that consistent as we had in the past. That is a reality, and yeah, work on that. Continue and I said to the players, don't waste energy. I'm going to the press conference, but don't waste energy thinking what happened and focus on the sports. But from my experience, when you start to talk a lot, you ask me about the referee. You ask me, referee will not talk about that or this action. I would not say we win or lose for this action. Of course, it was involved in an important one. But there was energy thinking what happened in the past. You are in the next game, and after you take another break. So the best we can do is analyze what we do. The things we have done good and what we can improve and focus in sports because now it's done, it's gone. For the next time we are going to play with United, we will see what they have to do differently. Every time we play against them, they will know better, but we will know them better and try to find a way to beat them like we was in Etihad Stadium a few months ago. That they were quite similar than today. The difference that we were more clinical. They were, of course, playing at home is completely different. To move forward.
Take a few questions and bag up 10:30 on Sunday, please. We'll start with Mike.
With Erling, do you actually want him to be more involved in
Yeah.
the group? And eventually, with that come, how will you get that into his game?
Well, at the moment we have that process, and because when they are teams set in the TR box, more difficult. But that we have to find him a little bit more, yeah.
Is
But
it fair to say that while he's scored all the goals, he's to be a better team? For you to be a better team, he has to
he has to contribute to touches.
But today took enough touches, but it's true that when you have to making that, our there always will look there, and sometimes we have to look at him. But we will do it.
And you said you want to find Erling a bit more. Which of your players do you want to provide the service for? Is it attacking midfielders? Is it wingers? Is it fullbacks? Or is it?
Well, everyone. When you have attack, when you have the ball, everyone is allowed to attack, and when you have the ball to defend, and just to move ball. So they defend really well, so tight. Fred follow Kevin, and the other one follow Bernardo. So the position is a bit difficult. But yeah, we did arrive. Yeah, they make a first half, I would say, 2 good transitions, and the second half, the goal and the situation, and another 1 or 2 at the end. It was completely different. But we were there all the time, and I recognize my team. What I can say is that. So Southampton, what is this? What is this team? But today was completely the opposite. I recognize my team who have done this many years, and since the last day, we'll be like that.
You mentioned the inconsistency for Pep. Is part of that coming because of how big a change it is for this team to play with a fixed number 9 when they've become so used to having a... I would
say the inconsistency was in terms of some results or not in the performance. Inconsistent, really poor was in Southampton, but in general, the consistent in our games was good. I think, but of course against Everton we play much better. One shoot on target and we draw, and of course they punish you. When before didn't happen. Before always we found a way, to get the results. Playing good or bad, always we had the chance. And I think I would say this is our strength, and you have to improve. But in terms of perform, we'll be consistent. We in general better. So, but. We lose in Anfield. When we score a goal, it was disallowed. With the situation that happened today, and that's come this little margin against these top clubs. The margin is so minor. But I want to recognize my team. I want to see that. I said, okay, we do what we work, or we talk, or we plan, and I saw it. But this is the business. I know that. So all my reflection here, we lost. You lost, my friend. So. Don't explain me theories, and other games, for example, I would say some other games we won and maybe we didn't deserve it. So it's what it is.
Thank you.
Okay, have a lovely night.